All right. For everyone who reads my course, we have to understand the key words or the words in the topic. And that is going to give us a lead on the expectations of this particular course. All right. So we have agreed that you are reading programming and problem solving analysis. And we are going to use the C++ programming language. So who can explain what the topic means in layman's term? In layman's term, not technical term, but just the layman term. Or when you got hold of the course material and they said you are going to read programming and problem solving analysis, what came to mind? I hope I've made myself clear.
Yes,
madam.
please.
Okay. So you can define each one of the words. All right, Clifford.
All right. I think the programming has to do with the um, process of writing an instruction or a code for solving a particular problem identified. And the problem solving analysis has to do with after identifying the problem, you looking at various means of being able to effectively solve that problem. So you need to look at the problem. How possible is it for you to solve it? What means will you be able to use to solve it before getting to the level of writing the program or the code to solve the actual problem? Thank you. Please, madam, I'm done.
A minute, please. Sorry, Clifford, I was distracted. Please, can you please come back again? Clifford, I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you, madam. What I was saying is that my understanding of the term programming has to do with writing a code or a set of instruction for the computer to execute in solving a particular problem. And then the problem solving analysis aspect has to do with after identifying a problem, you're looking at the possible means through which the problem can be solved. And then what measures do you have to take in order to solve the problem before getting to how to write the code to be able to solve the problem using the computer. Thank you.
7/10. Thank you. Well done. But there were other things I'm expecting I've not heard from you. Anybody else? Anybody else? Do you have ladies in this class? Are there
Yes,
ladies?
please.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Anybody? I've not seen a lady yet. Okay, I've seen Mary. Anybody is precious feminine? Purity
Yes,
should also,
please. Yes, please.
and purity should be a feminine. Or purity is a male. Anyway, anybody else? Clifford have started well, but anything else to say? Look, don't look at it as a programming and a way IT term, so I don't have an idea. Look at it as a layman's, as a simple English. Okay, so we are saying that we have a programming and problem solving analysis. What comes to mind? What are you expecting to hear? Although you better mute yourself, you know, be trouble. I'll have a lot of trouble with you if you disrupt my class. Odro Emmanuel, mute yourself. All right, Richard, your hand was up.
Madam, my opinion, programming and identifying a problem, and then programming or
your line
Thank
is
you.
breaking, so we couldn't really, you couldn't flow. Your line was breaking. Can you come again?
Okay. I said, adding to what our brother Clifford said, programming and problem solving is identifying a problem, then outlining a step-by-step way of solving those problems. And in doing so, we use what we call the C++, a typical example. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Mr. Emmanuel.
Yeah, madam. Okay, so just something in addition to what my colleagues have already said. I would say the process of defining the problem, and then we gather information about the problem, and then we identify possible solution to the problem, and then we also evaluate the options, which will be more, I may say, which will be more feasible, and then trying to implement the solution so that the problem can be solved.
Okay. All right. Possibly I have not helped the class. If we have defined each of the keywords in there, we could have had a better conclusions. So Sanko for us Wanchi, can somebody define what programming is? Then we look at the problem solving analysis. Okay, and then we can put all of them together. Anybody? And talk about programming, what do you mean? All right, Emma.
Okay, so I would say it's a process of designing and then maintaining computer programs.
No, I won't give it to you. Christine.
Okay. Programming. Hello.
Yes.
I would say programming is the process of writing instructions that a computer can understand and follow to perform a specific task.
You are putting the words right, but you are not defining it well. So come again. Let me see if you can get it right this time.
Is the process of writing instructions that a computer can understand.
So you
and
write the
follow.
instructions from
Yes.
your reasoning level. Let me assist you. You are writing the instructions, and according to you, these instructions the computer can understand.
Using a
So
particular
don't,
programming language. Using a
no,
particular programming language.
don't again. No, don't rush it out. Think about what you have. You have written the your codes and instructions, and then you are saying that these codes, or the instruction, the computer can understand.
Okay.
You have not given it to the computer, but it can understand. Think about it again and come back here. Samuel. Samuel, answer. If it's not ready, Odro.
Madam, programming is the process of writing instruction that tells the computer what to do. That's my understanding.
Okay, it's better than Christine's own. So, Clifford, anyway, let's hear from Clifford, then we can continue. Clifford.
Okay, madam. Programming is the process of writing a set of instructions based on an algorithm, which will be converted into machine language, either by an interpreter or a compiler for the computer to
Clifford,
understand and execute a specific task and how to do it.
Clifford,
Thank
I
you.
won't take it. I said let's go for a layman understanding. Okay, sometimes that is our field. A lot of things seems too abstract, and then we lose the very basic foundations of it. Okay, when you talk about programming, majority of you here thinks it's a computer thing. But if I will ask you questions, you realize that this has never been a computer thing. That is how come I said layman understanding. Have you attended a program before? Have you attended, Clifford, have you attended a program before?
Yes, madam.
Did they give algorithm to the computer to perform a task?
No, please.
So when you talk about programming, it's not solely about that. That is why I said let's understand the generic meaning in there, and then we adapt it in our field. Then you understand it forever.
Madam, can I come again?
Let's give another person an opportunity. Abraham.
Okay, thank you. Madam, I would say programming is the process of creating a step-by-step instruction in solving a problem.
I'll buy that. I'll agree to that. So
Thank
when you
you.
talk about programming, look, I asked Clifford a question, whether he has been to a program before or an event before. Has anybody attended a program before?
Yes, madam.
Yes,
All of
madam.
you have attended this program. When you go, what are you giving?
We see program.
Sometimes you are given a brochure.
What are you giving? You talk for layman's term, maybe Kabrofa can say biawa. What are you
outline.
giving? You are giving the program outline. And what is the outline? That is the set of instructions that will be used to run the program. Please, have you all understood it?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Yes,
So this program outline, it can come in English, it can come in French, it can come in Spanish, based on whatever you find yourself. It comes in various language. Okay, so we attend programs. So when you're talking about programming, is a set of instructions we are given to perform a particular task. So for computer programming, we are talking about the set of instructions we are giving to the computer to perform a particular task. Is that
Yes, very true.
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
all right? So now problem solving analysis. You can pick it one word at a time, put it together and all that. Let's hear from you. Who is coming? Ima.
Problem solving tool, I think it is a way of solving a problem or finding a way to fix a particular problem.
When
Finding
defining
a
something,
way
you
to
can't
fix
use
it.
the word again. When you are defining anything, you can't use the word again. So come to layman explanation and let's understand it. If you think you know this thing and
Okay.
I'm coming to teach you, think to yourself. So when I say layman explanation, give me layman explanation. Let's go our ways. Christian.
To my understanding, like to a layman understanding, thinking carefully about a problem and deciding the best way to solve it. Thank you.
So, in layman's understanding, Kenneth, okay, Kenneth,
Okay, madam. So in a layman's
yes.
understanding, problem solving is finding a solution to a challenge. So I'm saying that in the layman's understanding, problem solving is finding a solution to a challenge.
Problem solving is identifying the problem and outlining or defining solutions to solve that problem or that challenge or that issue. Is that clear? Or
Madam, it's clear.
Please come again.
please, I'm in an online lecture. I'm using the network. When I finish, I'll call you. Okay. Hello.
Madam, please come
Madam,
again.
please come again.
So, in problem solving analysis, all right, this will involve the process of we identifying a challenge or an issue, okay, and then outlining steps to provide solutions to that issue. So a lot of work these days will require that this particular individual to be employed must have a problem solving skills. So your problem solving skills, the ability to identify whoever has not muted Samuel, why are we not say answer? What?
Yeah. That's it.
When you don't mute yourself, I get a feedback and it's not helping the class. So I'm saying a lot of companies these days want somebody with problem solving skills. All right. What is that? The ability for you to identify that this is a problem. And then you have the skills to develop solutions for the identified challenge. And then you are ready to provide that solution. All right. So in this course, we are coming to learn the processes involved in giving an outline of instructions to a computer to perform a particular task by solving identified problems. That is all that we are coming to do. And this particular course will be using C++. So along the line, you identify a problem and use my tool to solve it. You identify a problem and use our tools in C++ to solve it. That is what the class is all about. Am I good to go? Any questions so far? Just on the topic. Am I good to go?
Yes, please.
Means
Yes, madam.
Yes, please.
Sounds there. I mean, so it is a if you're Schwarzenegger using the hand. So speak with your mouth and stop. Who saw some be doing me too? Sure, I damn the bell. All right. A minute, please. Okay. There are some tools we'll need to install and then use for. Please, can you see my screen?
Yes, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, madam.
So this is the course we are going to read. In today's session, we will see an introduction to the course. We look at the basis of computer programming. We'll have an overview of programming languages and paradigms. We'll look at what C++ is, its features, uses, importance, and then we'll study the integrated development environment for C++. Then we'll do the traditional hello world with the output syntax. Okay. All right. So when you're talking about programming, I think the class have done some justice to this definition already. We have said that programming is a set of instructions given. That is why I didn't allow the Christian definition where he said codes that are written that computer can understand. No. This time, programming is a set of instructions given to the computer to perform a particular task. All right. And so the question continues after what is programming? Why programming? Why is programming so essential in the life of an IT personnel or in the current world we find ourselves? And this will lead us to a long story that I do not tell my class alone. Most of the times, I have the participation of the students to help me tell the story. Why programming? Why programming? Anybody to help? Otherwise, I'll tell the story. Anybody? Anybody? Oh, hello.
Hi.
Madam.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, madam.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Have you phoned me? Why
No, no, no,
programming?
no.
Oh, please no.
Or why programming?
Wait, I think about how to give it in a layman's understanding.
Okay. All right. But I don't have that luxury of time. So anybody to say something? Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, madam, this is Abraham. I would say that the world is moving faster with digital tools, and it is all basically based on computers. And since computers cannot do or perform tasks on their own, it becomes very needful that we program the computer in such a way that, or it becomes needful that we give instruction to the computer such a way that it can perform the tasks we need.
Okay.
Thank you.
That is intelligent answer anyway. But this question goes as far back as why there is instance of computers. So I'll start. We are telling the story. We will all learn from the story. Who is the father of
Yes,
computers?
madam.
Who is the father of computers? Who? Yes, who? Oh,
Madam, our hands are up.
anybody
Charles
should answer.
Babbage.
Charles Babbage.
Charles Babbage. Charles Babbage is the father of computers, right?
Yes, please.
Yes, madam.
Yes.
Let me ask the new question. Why did Charles Babbage created or invented computers? We are answering the question, why programming? Mm-hmm. Yes. Please, I'm listening.
Okay, madam. I would say that he mainly invented computers to eliminate much of human errors in performing tasks.
Where were the errors? Was humans just making errors?
Okay, I'll explain that since humans get tired of working sometimes and the other conditions affecting humans, I think computers. Sorry.
I'm back. I'm in class now, so when I finish. Hello.
Yes, madam.
Why are you were laughing? What is the problem?
Sorry. Madam, please,
Okay,
should
so
I go on? All right.
let's hear from you.
Yeah, I was saying that you were asking that why human errors, and I was saying that since human beings are affected with a whole lot of conditions, sometimes getting tired, overworking, human tends to
It's one
create.
of the least things you consider.
All
But
right,
I
all
want
right.
us to start with the major things and then we get there. Where you are starting from will not help the class.
Okay,
So,
madam.
what was the purpose, the main purpose by which Charles created computer?
I think the purpose was to solve calculation errors.
Please, I want you to think. I'm sorry. No drink a crazy mommy. And you answer in clarity of words.
Madam, please, can I say something?
Yeah.
What I want to say is in the early centuries, like men were using counting sticks and other things to do calculations manually, but we could only do addition, subtraction, and multiplication. So there was a need for something that could help mankind to do very complex calculations.
So, one, to assist us to work on complex data, large data, yet with some kind of precision and accuracy and speed. Because with the kind of manual work we were doing, once we are confronted with complicated or large sets of data, that manual work can lead us to error. Okay. And we will not have the speed of working with that set of data to have results in time. Is that clear with us?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Please, you understand what I've said?
Yes, madam.
So what I've said will mean this. We're doing like your colleague have said, we're doing additions, subtractions, and all that. Assuming I give you 2 plus 5, you can easily answer it now. Okay, is that not the case? 2 plus 5 is what?
7.
But immediately I said 3
Madam.
billion 3,526 plus 18,719 plus 22,205 plus. Now it's becoming a bit complicated for you. Am I right or wrong?
You are right.
Yeah, right.
Now
Right. You are right.
processing it or computing it will mean that it will take a longer time. Is it right or wrong?
Right.
Right.
So the moment I want you to process it fast or compute it fast, then there is a likelihood that you're going to generate error. True or false?
True.
All right.
True.
So these were the things the guy wanted to solve. He wanted a system that can help with the complicated data set, yet providing speed and accuracy kind of a results. All right. All right.
Yes, madam.
I
Yes, madam.
just may try
Thank
there.
you
I
for
need
your opinion.
if I'm asking all right, no here. I will not be able to communicate. I need the feedback.
Oh, madam, sorry. I thought you were
Okay.
calling Owari.
No,
Hey.
I need the feedback so we know what is happening. Okay, so that is what we are saying. The guy wanted us to process data fast or with speed. However, because if human beings, you want to force human beings to, we are prone to error. To force human beings to do calculations with speed, accuracy will be denied. Precision will be denied. All right. So in this case, we are having a computer system that can compute data, complicated data, fast, okay, with precision and some kind of accuracy, limiting or removing what? Human error. That is the kind of system Charles Babbage created. All right. Please, is that okay?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Mhm.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
So now this then the last thing that has to do with a system has to do with storage. Okay, human minds can compute all these values, but we can't store it for life. So when we right now, if you ask me to call the figures I mentioned earlier, I would have forgotten it. All right, but then that system that Charles Babbage was looking at has to be as storage as part of it. So information could be retrieved over time, and then we could use such a data. Is that right?
Okay, madam.
Yes,
Yes.
madam.
All right. So that is a system that Charles Babbage designed. All right. And then when you look at the when you look at the system, that system was just created to help human beings. Correct or wrong? True or false?
True.
It's true. The computer was created to help human beings. All right. In life, anything that is created to help something comes under the same patterns. Okay. So when you look at the human being, don't forget we are answering the question why programming. So when you look at the human being is made up of how many major parts? Hmm? Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
What are the major parts of the human being?
Madam. Please, in terms of the organ systems, we can talk
Listen
about.
to, young man, don't answer that question. Whenever I ask question, it will be a complete question. That you don't need to ask a question to answer. I say, what are the major parts of the human being? Being. Do you know what a being is?
Okay. Can we consider the head?
Young man, can be some questions. We are talking about the
Oh.
being, the human being. What makes up the human being? Clifford, your hand was up.
The brain, madam.
No,
The head.
don't fool around. We are talking about the human being. You can say Adasa. What makes Adasa? The being, the human being.
Okay, so your soul.
Don't answer anyhow. Okay, Emmanuel.
Yeah, madam, I was about to talk about the soul and then the body or the flesh.
It's not up to.
Okay.
Spirit, soul, and body.
Spirit, soul, and body. This is what makes the human being, not the head, the what's that people are mentioning. It can say Adasa. This is what makes Adasa. Spirit, soul, and body. The spirit and the soul, they live where? Inside the body. So that is the human being. So this human being, this computer was created to assist it. All right. So if that is the case, it will mean that the computer will also be created after the image of the human being. Don't forget that. Under the image of the human being. So what are the three major parts of the computer? Computer as a system, three major parts of it. After the order of the human being, because that is what it was created to help. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Rebecca.
Okay, madam, we have the hardware, the software, and the users.
Come again.
Hardware, software, and users.
2/3. After the order of the human being, I've told you, the computer was developed to help human being. So it is developed with that architecture in mind. So you have mentioned the soul and the what? The spirits, and then the rest. Anybody? You have gotten 2 out of 3. Christian.
Madam, I wanted to add. You said she has mentioned 2 correct. I wanted to add this one if it will be correct. The CPU.
No, we are not mentioning parts of the computer. That is why
Okay.
that person mentioned the head. I almost gave him a cyber insult. Edmund. Edmund. Christine again.
Yes, madam. Thank you. We have the user, the application software, and the system software.
No.
Okay.
No.
Thank you.
Listen to what I've said. Listen to it very well. What was a part of the human being? And I've seen that the computer was created to help the human being. So it comes with that same architectural order. What were the parts of the human being? Mention them. And let's see which major parts of the computer corresponds with that. Clifford.
We have the hardware, software, and lifeware.
No. She had two. It's the same two you have mentioned. The last one is wrong. I thought your class would be interesting. Oh, Mama, that you are not answering the questions. Take the primitive. These are primary stuff. What are three major parts of the computer? Odru.
Madam, we have the hardware, software, and the program.
No. Abdul.
Madam,
Mm-hmm.
please, you have the hardware, system software, and then application software.
No, software is software. We don't have that separation. Anybody? So the things you are mentioning, map it to the human being parts you have mentioned and see which one is missing. Then you can get the answer.
Madam, can we say hardware, software, and memory?
And memory. What we are losing is the memory. So for the human being, we have the spirit, we have the soul, and we have the body. The soul is where the intellect dwells, your emotions and all that. So that is a memory or your storage. Okay. So the computer has three major parts, just as human being. Mind you, they were created to help human being. Okay. You will unlearn and relearn and see the importance of programming. Then you can sit on your buttocks and program. So the computer has the hardware, the software, and the storage or the memory. All the parts of the computer, when you mention it, will fall under this one of these parts. All the things, if you mention it, will fall under one of these. And that is it for you. Now, listen. The human being without the spirit is what? Must you think about this?
Living dead.
The human being without the spirit is what?
Living dead.
Madam is dead.
It's a dead body. The human being without the spirit is dead. D-E-A-D. The human being without the mind or the memory is what? It's mad. Hey, Mojo, you are in the university. Please, the way you are behaving, this is not the class I'm interested in.
It's a madman.
Please sit up, and then be smart. This is a university class. The human being without the spirit is dead. Without the soul, it's a madman. Let's check with the computer. You are saying the computer is an hardware that has spirit, that is the soul software, and have memory for storage. Okay, I'm in the class, I'll leave at 2. Okay. Class not coming 1, but I'm in the class now. Okay. So I'll leave 2. Okay. All right. Sorry. All right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So we look at that of a computer. The computer is supposed to be a software living in a hardware and having memory. That is supposed to be a computer. Is that right? Will you agree with that?
Yes, madam.
Okay. If that is the case, what happens to the computer without the software? Okay. Anybody?
Madam,
It's supposed to be a when when maybe say now common knowledge. This is not research question. The computer without the software is what?
Madam, it's a useless hardware.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
It's rubbish.
But you can use it for decoration.
It's nothing. So I would not want to say that it's the software that makes the computer a computer. All the other parts are essential. They coordinate together to make the computer a computer. However, if you don't have the software, you don't have a computer. So it's very important, software. What is the software? Those are the programs that the computer runs with. What are the programs? The set of instructions. There are how many types of software? Application software or operating system software. When you first buy a computer, what do you do? When you buy a brand new computer, what do you do?
You install OS.
You install an operating system.
You install
an operating system.
You install the operating system. First, the OS, you install that or you configure the OS. When God created man, what did he do?
He breathed into man.
Madam, he breathed into the man.
So God installed his breath into man, and man became a living being. So when you buy a new computer and it's dead, you install the OS to bring it to life. When human being now became alive of itself, it can now go to school, it can now marry, it can now give birth, it can now work, it can now do all sorts of things. So when we have our OS working, we can now install the applications, the windows, the browsers, the musical apps, and so on and so forth. That is why they will tell you if you have life, you have everything. Life is the most important thing here. So software is the most important thing in the life of a computer, because that is what drives the computer. Your mouse needs drivers, your keyboard needs drivers, your monitor needs drivers. Every aspect of your computer uses a software. So we have life, but some life have certain organs of their body dead, or those drivers of their heart is not working, that of their eye is not working, this, that. It's the same thing here. I'm explaining these things to you just to make a point that this is not an abstract course. This is a course we are already familiar with. okay? Because most of the time people have treated it as an abstract course, and you get students, worried. I don't want you to be worried. What I'm teaching, can't you relate with it, that these are things we already know?
Yes, madam, we can.
Yes, madam.
We can.
So why didn't you do till now? Because more dream, we have no reason to that. All right, so computer is built to help resolve the issues of precision, accuracy, and human error and all that with storage. Okay. And then there are three major parts of this computer. We have seen how essential the software is. Okay. Now, let me make this bold statement. The current 21st century world we have is living on computers. All that I've said, if I do a recap now, you found your one thing. So when I'm teaching, shut up and listen. The current 21st century world is running on computers. So if I have said that, with all that I've said earlier before the statement, what is the current world running on?
Madam, as you rightfully said, they are running on computers now.
So you are wrong. With all that I've said, what is the current world running on?
Please, software.
The current world will be running on software. And if software, what kind of software?
Programming.
Think before you speak. Because I gave the answer before I'm saying it. So if software, what kind of software?
Application software.
Application software, thank you. So the current world, we need developers, we need programmers to solve one or two particular problems, modify existing solutions to do so. All right. So we go back to the slides. I'm done with the reason. Go back to the slides. Why computing or why programming? Okay, it's essential because it will enable creation of solutions, creations of operational policies. Okay, that will help solve complex problems and improve human life. I've told you I don't like that, but you are still doing it. Now, we have known programming to be the set of instructions we give to the computer to perform a particular task. We have also seen, the next time I see anybody misbehaving this way, I'll leave so you continue with the lecture. Okay, so now we've seen what programming is, how important it is. Okay, because it's like, this is the driving force of the computer. Without this, we don't have computer. Right from the OS to the applications, there are various types of OS. There are numerous forms of application software. All right. But then we are saying that, yes, in programming, there are key things we also will need to know. One of such things is what we term as algorithms. Algorithms. Okay. Algorithms are so important. Big beans, big beans. When we define programming, and we said that is a set of instructions we give to the computer to perform a particular task. That is true. But think about it this way. If I ask you to prepare me breakfast, okay? Scissors. If I ask you to prepare me breakfast, I don't like that. Catch me egg I chinchina. I'm sorry, once I'm home, you get some simple interruptions, but we'll manage that. My office is missing. They didn't know I was coming this weekend. So, assuming I asked you to prepare me breakfast, okay? How are you going to do that? Who is starting? Hello?
Madam, please, I would have to ask what type of breakfast you want before I know what to prepare.
Okay.
So, if it is tea, I'll warm the water or heat the water and pull the tea bag and pour the water in a cup, add the tea bag, and I'll bring it to you with sugar and milk and add some slice of bread and ask the type of egg you want. And I'll add, whether boiled or fried, and I'll add.
Okay, somebody else is on the WhatsApp. Let's hear from you.
Yeah. If you ask me to prepare you, I have to first ask what some of the things that you want or you need in preparing the breakfast, because somebody might want a breakfast, like assuming like you are preparing tea. The person might doesn't like whether Milo or sugar or small sugar or the quantity of sugar you should add to the person. Some don't like milk, only raw
Don't
Milo.
forget, tea is not Milo.
Come again.
Tea is not Milo.
We have other things to use to prepare.
Like what?
Maybe we can prepare porridge. Hello, madam. Madam.
Same.
So let the women talk.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
I want to
Me can't know on the home. It's all about a baby, then I can address next year. Introducing my friend, my wife. But me, yes, I can make out 2 o'clock. Okay, you. Okay. Medicine. Sorry. Okay, I'm listening to you, please.
They say I should let the women talk.
Oh no, you talk.
Madam, please, I'll come again.
Talk, I'm listening. Okay.
I'll come again, please.
Anybody else? Oh, don't waste time on this simple exercise. Prepare tea for me. That is the instructions I've given. Tell us how you're going to go about that.
Hello, madam. Yeah, to prepare tea, I will first get my water heated, and then I'll pick up my tea bag or whatever I'll be using for the tea, and then I'll put it into the heated water. Then I'll add my sugar, milk, and whatever I have to add, and then my tea is ready.
Is that the way all of you prepare tea?
Madam, it depends on the type of tea you want.
Madam, this is how I do mine.
Maybe the example is not working well for us, so let me try with another one. How did all of you get to this page today for the lecture?
We follow the particular link.
Hold on. So you have bought your university forms. You've been given this course. Steps to get here. Who can give us?
Eva.
By application, you buy the form and you fill it, and then you choose the.
You've done all that already. You have done your registration. Now, lecture period begins. How did you get here?
Okay, a link to the lecture was shared.
We are listening. You've left a lot of things. Yeah?
Thank you.
Madam.
Okay, madam.
So, mean, after buying the forms, you've gotten admission, registered the courses.
No, I said you have registered
have,
because don't go to buying forms again. You have registered. Lectures have started. How did you get here today?
Since lectures have started, I know that this time I have a lecture. Then I need a device that will help me to connect to the lectures.
You have to get the right device. Okay, 2, what do you get?
Then I need a link to the lectures. But with the device, I need data.
You need data.
You need data.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
important.
So with data, my device, then the link, I connect to it. Then I'll enjoy the lectures.
Thank you. So you have described, we had a set of instructions, but you have described the steps we follow to execute the instructions. And that is what we term as algorithm. If I ask the algorithm for attending lectures today, each one of you will have a different one. Some of you have to shower, brush your teeth, get your computer, switch it on, go and dress up, sit behind your machine, and then begin your lecture with the internet and all that. Some will have a different style altogether. You understand? But then when you're talking about, so it's a set of instructions, that is the program. But within the set of instructions, we have to know how the instructions will be executed, the processes to follow, the step-by-step set of instructions to be followed. Yes, there will be a wedding program. Yes. Oh, okay. Let me car no see. I was so engine oil. Meaning so I yeah. But I was so no mobile. You. I'm sorry. The baby is to see our wife perform pressure. Okay. So that is a sequential set. Yes, you have to go to school, but steps to go to school. Okay, that is the algorithm. All right. Is that all right?
Yes, madam.
Yes,
Algorithms,
madam.
every field. In the home econs class, this is algorithm, this is recipe. The recipe of cooking Indomie. That is in the home econs class. Algorithms will be Indomie, will be recipe. It's something that cuts across every discipline. Okay. It cuts across every discipline. But the names will change. Okay. So now you have your set of instructions, you have defined your steps that will perform, you follow to execute the task. However, computers don't understand English. They only understand computer programming languages. Okay. So we say that computer programming languages are the formal languages that enable communications to the computer. And there are various forms of it. Just as in Ghana, there are so many Ghanaian speaking languages. How many Ghanaian speaking languages do we have in Ghana?
I think more than 10, madam.
Speak well. What do you mean by more than 10?
It's wrong.
How many Ghanaian speaking languages do we have? Hello.
Hello, madam.
How many Ghanaian speaking languages do we have?
Madam, about 40.
Yes.
Madam, it's 80. 80. 80.
I don't know if we have gotten to 80. Okay.
It's 80.
But the written is 80.
Yes.
The written one will be about 50. But we speak more than 50 languages in Ghana here. Okay. So we can't speak all those languages. I can't speak more than 5 Ghanaian languages. I can't. I don't know who can speak 5 here. Who can speak 5 Ghanaian speaking languages here? Christian, you name them.
Yes. Ewe.
Mm-hmm.
Tree.
Mm-hmm.
Krachi Nchumru.
What?
Krachi Nchumru. Krachi.
Hey.
Voter. That's Arab voter region.
Okay.
Lipapa.
Now, that is also what?
Konkomba.
Okay.
The Konkoma is the Lipapa is the language. Then Then Ntrubo is Dilo. That's 5.
The last one you say is what?
Ntrubo. Dilo. Delo.
Which people speak that?
Oti, crashing Quanta.
Okay. Thank you. Who else can speak 5 or 4? Hmm. 5 or 4?
I can speak 4.
Okay. Let me hear from you.
Ewe, Fanti, Chi, and Nzima.
Ewe, Fanti, Chi, and Nzima.
Yes, madam.
Evinieka.
Vivitakadi.
Africa Tone. Africa Tone.
Akachi talk. Akachi, which Akachi? Okay.
Thank you for that submission.
You're welcome, madam.
Asana Smile.
Madam. I can also speak 4 Ghanaian languages.
Okay.
I can speak Ewe.
Let's go.
Ewe, Chi, Hausa, Kotokoli, and then Basai. Okay, Basai.
You speak Ewe Chi.
Yeah, Basai.
And do ever be massive. Do ever be massive. You. All right. Thank you for that submission. So now let's come back to my programming thing. What we just demonstrated. There are 800 or 80 or 50 Ghanaian languages. This class alone, nobody is speaking more than 5 Ghanaian languages. True or false?
False.
True or false?
True.
True.
All right. Now, I can tell you that those who were even speaking 5 or 4 were speaking similarly close languages. In the case of Christian, he could speak what? Ever. He could speak Nzima. He could speak Fanti, and he could speak Chi. When we close it, when we group it as categories, you could only speak Ever and Akan Kasa, and Ever. So you could only talk to by classification. Because whoever speaks Fanti, the 3 person will listen and understand. Meboa and it's a class of so you can see that we are speaking based on tribes, okay, and not too far away. It's easy to learn Fanti after knowing Zima or Nyezin. You understand? Okay. So you are within the same area. The guy who talked plenty and Christian Edusei, his line was all over Volta region and some part of the northern region. Okay. So that is that. We have so many programming languages. As it stands now, I've forgotten the total number. But we can't speak all computer languages. We can't. We have TCL, Ruby, C++, C Sharp, C, Java, Python. Come on, name them. So many programming languages. We cannot speak all of them. Okay. So we have what we term as programming paradigms. Okay. Programming paradigms. And this is a form of classifications. All right. That is what we are looking at. We have so many programming languages, but then we have what we term as the programming paradigms. Okay. Computer programming paradigm is an approach to classify the various existing computer programming languages into different groups based or design behavior and features. All right. So, for example, when you come to Ghana, so many Ghanaian speaking languages, but you will Akan Kasa, and I will Gadang Kasa. Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
Am I right? Then we have the other dialects. We have the northerners, and then their languages. All right. So we can group languages in based on this. So the moment the person start talking, you know that this person or a Akan is an Akan man, or is a Gan person, or is an Everman, or is a Northerner. Per the behavior, the features, and then the tonations. All right. So that is the classifications we have in our programming language. We can't learn all the languages. However, we can group them. And so I want you to read about most commonly used programming paradigms. Okay. So find out the programming languages we have and then read about the programming paradigms. It's going to help you a lot. All right. So under the most commonly used one, we have the object-oriented programming language or paradigm. Then we have the functional, imperative, declarative, procedural, and structural. C++ is both object-oriented programming, procedural, and structural. Okay. All right. So this is a language. C++ is a formal computer programming language that helps in communication of we, the human beings, to the computer and back and forth, all right? So what is a language? We want to express our intentions, our instructions in this language to the computer to perform that particular task, all right? And C++, we are saying, is a programming language that can assist us to do that, all right? So we see C++ as a programming language designed by James Stroustrup in 1979 as an extension to the C programming language. There was an existence of a C programming language, which was structural programming language, all right? And then Jane added the object-oriented or the class-oriented feature to it. That is why we have C++. The plus is an operator in programming we call the increment operator. So it means that C programming language with an increment. This is the meaning of the name. Over the years, it has evolved with its standard libraries. Okay, so we have the standard library of C++, and it has been standardized with many additions anyway. Now, these are the features of C++. These are readable and quite understandable. It's simple to use, it's machine independent and platform dependent. This will mean that if you write a program in a Windows operating system, you can run it on Linux and the other way around. Okay, that is the meaning of this one. All right. Now, to use these programming languages in writing our programs, early developers or researchers saw the need for a test editor, a compiler, a debugger, and so many other things. All right, so for a programmer to write a program, or for a student to do a drawing work, you need your pencil, you need your eraser, you need your exercise, your working space. So for a programmer to develop a program, the program will need an IDE. The IDE will serve as the tool needed to develop the application. So the IDE has its meaning as the integrated development environment. Integrated development environment. So please put the take note of this. In programming, we'll be speaking English. A lot of the terms we are using are English explained. So this is the meaning of this particular. It's called IDE, but I'm saying its full meaning is integrated development environment. So for the programmer to develop an application, he or she will need an environment. Okay, the environment should be the test editor, the compiler, the debugger, and so on and so forth. All right. So all these tools are being integrated into one common platform we call the IDE. The IDE comes in various forms. It could be an open source IDE. It could be a commercialized IDE. It could be a program or a language specific IDE or multi-language specific IDE. Well, what we mean by open source, it means that it's not commercialized. It's more or less free for our use. We can just adapt it and use it. Commercialized means we have to pay for it. Language specific, some IDEs come and it's just for C++, but some come and it's for a few other programs. You can have some for Python, for C++, for Java, for all sort of other programming language. All right. So in this particular work, we're going to use code blocks, okay, as an IDE. It's an open source IDE, and that is what we're going to use to write our applications. So if you have not downloaded and installed the code blocks, please do. I will want you to use the rest of the period we'll do some exercise before I leave. So we'll use the rest of the period to configure our code blocks, download the code block, configure it, and then we can start working with it. It will take a while. If you don't have a laptop yet, please go to your App Store or Play Store and then get C++ compiler, okay? So we can use it to run our applications. Okay. So now we'll write the first program. I'll do the first program with the class, explain what it means, and then I'll ask you to use the period to get your configurations done. I'll give an exercise in the cool of the day. I want the class rep to create a new class group for me. Make it Swish C++ class 2026. So I'll be in that group. That is a group you can insult me. I'll be there, and then you will be submitting your assignment there, and I'll be doing the corrections with you. I'll use the evenings to do that. Okay. So we're going to do our traditional Hello World program, and then I'll give you an exercise, and then you go and do the installations, and then you work with it, and then we'll call it a day. All right. So, any question up to this side before I continue? Hello.
Hi.
Any question up to this side? Eh?
No, madam.
Okay. That means I'm a good teacher. You have understood me well. All right. This particular laptop, I don't have the code blocks installed. This is not the style I want you to use. So go and install yours. I'll share the slides. Please create a WhatsApp group. Put me in there. Let me share the slides. And then I can put in the assignments, and then we can look at it. All right. Please, is that okay?
Okay, madam.
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
I'm told that this lecture is supposed to be 4 hours today.
Yes, madam.
Yes, please.
Okay, madam.
Yeah, so I'm doing 2 hours. I'll give the assignments, revise the assignments, and possibly we'll run the next 2 hours tomorrow or any other day you prefer. All right. I'm with you. I'm not leaving you.
Yes, madam.
We're doing the traditional Hello World. Anybody who writes a program has tried this code. All right. Okay. So I'm going to explain these lines of code to you. Now, the problem here has to do with the fact that we want to write a program to print Hello World to the console or to the monitor. That is a problem. So in programming, to print to the console, what do we need? We need, let me say, the output printer, all right? Or the console output, we need that, all right? And then we need what to print. And then we need the MC to run the program. Whenever you have a program, don't you need an MC?
Sure, you need, madam.
Yes.
Yes, you need the MC.
You need the MC. What is the role of the MC?
The moderator of the program.
The moderator of the program. If the MC is not available, will the program start?
No, madam.
No. So it's the MC that begins the program. All right. So let me explain the lines of code here for you. For line 1, please, can you see my screen? I'm using an online.
Yes, madam.
So for line 1, all right, line 1, you can see 2/ and then online C++. This 2/ is what we call a comment, a single line comment. This one will mean to the compiler that, hey, don't take this line into consideration. It's a remark by me to explain the lines of code to me, all right? So whenever we want to use a single line comment, we use 2/ to depict that. If you want to use a multiple line comment, we are going to use 1/ a star, and then a star, and then the /. All right. If along the line you get some of the examples. Now, line 2, we are saying that include IO stream. IO stream will mean input and output stream. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you that as a programmer, we don't have to program everything. When I asked the colleagues to prepare me breakfast, if they were the best caterers in the world, they were still not going to have prepared the tea bag themselves, or the milk themselves, or the sugar themselves. They were going to have done what?
Buy it.
They were going to have bought those items for use, okay? But they could have prepared the milk. They could have prepared the tea. They could have prepared the sugar themselves. But for the sake of time and any other reason, they can just go to the supermarket and then what? Buy those things they need. So in this case, the C++ standard library have the input and output stream library already in existence. So if we need an output syntax or the output statement to print something on the console, we don't need to design that output library. We only need to include it in our program, and then we can make good use of line 6. So line 6 is made possible because of line 2. If we leave line 2, line 6 will read error. Using namespace in our next lecture, you are going to understand it better. Then our MC, that is the main method, that is line 4. Line 4 is our MC. It is the MC that carries the outline for the program. So you can see that in line 4, we have the main method. It comes with open and close brackets and open and close curly brackets in line 9. Inside the output, inside the main method, which is our MC, saying that all that this program is doing is to print hello world to the console. After printing, it should return the microphone and then close. All right. So to print anything to the console, the output syntax to do anything, to print anything to the console is the cout, 2 sign, and whatever you want to print. I said the output syntax to print anything to the console is a cout, 2 sign, and whatever thing you want to print. Okay, so at this point, we wanted to print hello world. And so we put hello world into in quotation marks, and then we are able to print it. Then we have a new syntax that we call the end line. That is ENDL, and then a terminator. All right. This will end the line. So in case we want to print another thing, it will begin from a new line. If we don't end this line, we are printing another thing, it will continue from this very line. All right. Now, assuming we want to print any other thing than hello world, for instance, I want to print Linda, my name. So I'm printing my name. All right. Linda, oh man. Okay, so assuming I want to print Linda, now we run it, and then we can see that Linda is printed. All right, so anytime you want to print anything to the console, we have to use the, oh, what is happening? Hello, good afternoon. Yes, it's 2 o'clock, right? Yeah. Welcome. All right. So if I want to print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it's still possible. We run it, and then we have that printed. Anytime we want to print anything in C++, it comes with C out and 2 less than sign. Okay. Oh, something is wrong here. My keypad misbehaving. Okay. All right. We could go ahead and even print special characters. Okay. When we run it, we can see that's printed. All right. And we can print multiple lines. It's not like we can print just a single line. We can print multiple lines. Okay. So we can print so many things. Linda is a good lecturer, and all that. You can write about yourself. This is my own. We can write 10,000 lines of print out statement. Okay, it doesn't matter. All right. So I want you to take this along. Anytime you want to print something to the console, we can go with the print out. Please, the see out statement. Please, have you gotten that?
Yes,
Hello?
please.
Okay. All right. Now, at this point, I want to print my name. And this is an exercise all of you are going to do. Oh, I don't understand what is happening. But let me try. And then I'll call it a 2-hour period for now. And then we'll continue later on the page. All right. So at this point, you need to watch here very carefully. I've explained every line of code for you. So I'm not expecting you to make mistakes. Okay. But you need to follow very well. I've made it clear to you that to print anything to the console, we'll need what? The cout statement. All right. So at this point in time, I want to print my name, but this time I don't want to write it. I don't want to write my name. All right. I want to draw it. And this is an exercise, a lot of my students have done it. I have a catalog of beautiful things done by my students. And so this is an opportunity for you to also prove yourself. So for me, I love money. So I'm using a dollar symbol to create my name. All right. So my name is Linda. So I'm using a dollar symbol to create my name, Linda. And so this is an exercise I'm expecting all of you to do and share on the page. If you're having a challenge, I'll get it resolved with you. I'm not going to solve it for you. Together we are going to solve it. Please, is that okay?
Okay, madam.
Hey, as I say, I'm with Jamie.
Oh, no, we are cool, madam.
Madam, we are here.
Oh, say.
We are with you there.
And by the Vim no phone. The Vim is down.
Madam, we are with you.
Okay. Thank you for the assurance. So pick a special character symbol. Don't pick my dollar. There is star. There's the @ symbol. There are the additions, the equals to signs, so many of them. Pick one and then try and create your name with the one. Are you getting what I'm doing? We have agreed that we can print anything. By now, you should pick this one and even draw. You should be able to draw yourself, draw a bedipele, draw a football, draw, because it's an output syntax. We can use it to do anything. What our studies have shown us. Please, is that right? Hey, is
Yes,
that right?
madam.
That's a way to
Yes, madam.
Madam, we are
That's
concentrating.
now you
That's
know
what.
you.
Most then.
We are.
So this is an output syntax. So this today is just the output syntax you have learned, but you should be able to do a lot with the output syntax. That is the point I'm trying to make with you, what I said. I've tried. Let me run and see. Yeah. Okay. So the picture is coming out, right?
Yes, madam.
Oh, over to me the light at home. Yeah, blinky. You go to pharmacy shop, you see close, open, blink. You can print a bedipele, put it around about, blink. These are the output syntax we are using. So pick your name, create a special, use a special character symbol to create your name beautifully, and then share it on the page with us. All right,
madam.
At this
All
point,
right, madam.
any question, any issue, I'll assist you briefly and we'll call it a day whilst I go for my party, and I will come back in the evening to see what they are doing on the page. I'm listening.
Madam. Hello. Hello, madam.
Since we have we can't us.
Hello, madam.
Yes. Sorry, I have to rush out of the room. All right. I have all ears for you now.
Hello, madam. Please,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask why we have to leave a space, that is line 9, and then why we have the return 0 and the other
Okay.
closing bracket.
So we have said that I told you about the closing bracket. So any space you are seeing is just for readability or clarity of the code. No any other thing.
Okay.
Left line 9 out of the place. It would have worked perfectly. It's just for clarity. Now, line 10. Whenever a MC invites a participant to the stage, what happens? Okay, at this point, let's call Clifford to come and do Shatawale dance for us. Go Clifford, go Clifford, go Clifford. Clifford is done. What happens?
He will return to his seat. Yeah, he leaves the stage.
You will leave the stage. But and mind you, the microphone was given to him by what? The MC. That authority to perform at that time was given to him by the MC. So when he's done, he will return it and leave the stage. This is not an abstract thing. No. So the MC,
Madam.
the MC is in line 4. He calls line 6. He calls line 7. He calls line 10. Okay. At this point, they have executed what they have to. Okay. And then they return the authority to the MC and we close. Now, before the MC will come, the chairs must be organized, the place must be set for the program, and then they will perform the program. And so everything to be executed. I don't like the noise. Everything to be executed will be done within line 4 and line 11. Everything to be executed. So we say the execution of the code begins from the main method. It's a common objective kind of question. Execution of the code begins from the main method. Okay. All right. Any question?
Madam.
I'm listening to you.
Yeah. So is it always return 0?
For now, pick it as such.
Okay.
For now, take it as such because of line 4.
Okay.
Pay attention to what I'm saying. You just follow me. And then you land well.
Okay.
Any issue? Any question? Okay, in the absence of any other question, pick your name. If your name is Abdullah Mohammed Idris Yakubu, draw it for me. Your full name. Make sure it is very nice and neat.
Hey, madam, what the full name?
Yes. I can open half name.
Hey, so madam, what?
Is that what, madam? What? So you draw your full name. Okay. When you finish drawing your full name, I'll give the next assignment on the page. I'll be with you throughout. So if you have challenges, I can assist you there. All right. Any issue, any challenge, perhaps, madam, the way you talk, we don't like it. The way you thought you should do anything at all, I'm listening. Your opportunity. This is an opportunity. Open check to insult me, and I'll go back home. All right, Richie.
Madam.
Yes, sir.
Hello, madam. Please, I'm lost a bit. I don't know whether my network.
Find
Madam,
yourself.
please, I beg you. Where did you go before you? Before I realized, I saw that you were writing the program. Where will you go before? I'm begging you.
Oh, I told you you have to install the IDE and configure the IDE. A lot of you don't have it. I've also not done it yet. So get the IDE, and then I'm going to show you how to use that. But because I didn't have the IDE, I just go to the internet and pick C++. What's the name? C++ compiler. Okay. And so I picked programming C++ online compiler. And so it gave me a syntax, and I knew how to redefine that code to do my work. That is what I'm done. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Any other issue? Sina? Sina?
Yes, madam. I really enjoyed the class. I like the way you took the programming. Before this time, I was really scared of the programming, thinking that it was something very difficult I couldn't do. But the way you took your time comparing it to practical life, I understood it. And I want to say thank you. I really love the way you did it.
Praise God. Praise God. Thank God. My joy. Okay. Hopefully, our next session will be better. All right. Any other?
Madam.
Yeah.
Madam.
The code block that we are to install, does it operate online or is an offline version?
It's a desktop application.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Please
Madam,
install
please.
it. That's what we will use. Install it. You.
Madam, please. The group has been created for you. So I don't know.
I've
if
seen it.
you-
I've seen it. You use my other line. So I have to send
All
the
right.
materials there and share. I've seen it. Otherwise, I'll give you my MTN line so you can add that one to it. So it will be easier. All right. Any other thing? Makasa mami 2 o'clock na bomb ya minjari. Any other thing? All right.
Madam.
In the apps, yeah.
Well, after installing the code blocks, is there anything that you will do before writing codes?
No. You can
You just
start
start
right.
writing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yes. Any other? All right. I want to call it a day at this point. Do I have the permission to leave?
Yeah, we have the permission to call out.
All right. Thank you very much. So work on it and share your works on the page, and I'll be there to mark. If I'm not marking now, don't worry. By the time it's evening 10 p.m., I would have finished marking everyone's. Please do it and submit it with your index number. I will not tell you, like when you buy iron, they only tell you don't put in water. Nobody will tell you what will happen when you put it in water. So I've said submit it, do the work and submit. I won't tell you what will happen.
Hello, madam.
Submit it with your index number.
Hello.
On page when you write the code. I'll be there to examine it and then make comments, but make sure your works are beautiful. All right, thank you. And to make us
Sorry. Please, you said we should use our
Michael, you are saying something.
yes.
Yes, you said what?
The assignment you gave us, you said we should use our name to do it.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'll take my leave now. Bye bye. You have a
Okay,
nice day.
madam.
Where is Ima? Ima, I didn't
Madam,
get to see you. Class rep. All right.
I'm here, madam.
Okay. I hope you are okay.
Yes, please. But you were talking about your other number. I don't know if you are comfortable with this one or we should switch to the other one for you.
Switch to the other MTN line. This particular one is more personal number. I don't have educational stuff there. So switch to the MTN. Okay.
The other one, we don't have it on the. We're not giving. It's only this one that we have on the schedule.
So
if you
send me a loan now so I can send you that other number.
Okay,
If I
okay,
get the
I'll do that.
you have, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Please, one last question.
I'm tired.
No. I want to know like the format of the assignment. How do we format?
Just put it on the page. If anything,
Okay.
I'll do the corrections with you.
Okay.
Yes, madam.
All right. Thank you so much for having me. I guess we've had a good time today together. Hopefully, we'll enjoy the rest of the session. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Clifford.
Yes.
Clifford.
Clifford, I ask you.
Okay. What's that example of a two bottles on the
I wanted to ask, sir, who print it at the anywhere? How do you get it into the format, whether Word format or whatever? How do we even send it?
Yeah, Monjin kakra.
Mo, you need to seniors who meet mo de mo mo aye.
You know anything about
That was the question I asked though. Like, in what format should we present the assignment?
That also comes with how do you even save it before you get it on your machine?
You can screenshot for my signature screenshot and
Hello.
send
The thing is, when you open the code block, you go to file and create new file. But before that, you need to create a folder. So you save the file, you create the file, and then save it on the folder. That's all. After that, you can send it to her. Or if she likes screenshots, you can screenshot it.
You say after opening, you go create file.
Yeah, you after opening. After you open, it's like the normal Word Excel and code. You go to top there, top corner, top right, top left corner. You see file. You go there and then you see create new file. Open if you have old files, you can open it through that file.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So the normal saving procedure.
It's normal. The thing too is sometimes it's auto save. The moment you have typed something, it is saved already.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Senior.
So much. Please keep being around so that we will be asking anything we don't understand.
So please, the download. Where do we get it from to download the block code?
They placed it on the platform.
It was on the platform.
That one is not working, no.
Check in the comment section. Check in the message there.
Okay, thank you very much.
I mean here. Just here.
Yeah, Abudu.
Yes.
Abudu.
You see, now we are at heights.
Abudu.
Just complete all from.
Abudu, are you there?
I'm going to farm. I'm busy. I'm going to farm.
Don't go to
Abudu, you
farm.
can't tell me
Listen
that
to
we go
us.
to farm.
How
I'm
can
going
so
to
Farhan, you are in both
Abudu,
listen.
listen to me. Listen to me.
Yeah,
How
that's
can
all.
you be going farm?
What do you want to be?
Hello,
Abba. Abba.
Abudu.
Titus.
Hmm.
Why not go do the both
Abudu.
class? You know this one they are further, and this one we are now coming. So I'm just
yes.
trying to
Okay.
I
compare.
tell
So
you,
when you
that's
go
true.
to the file, okay.
Yeah.
When you go to
Yeah.
the file, you go to new.
And then please
Which
don't
one
forget. I think we have to compile our.
is it? The class project build and all that. I chose file, but I was supposed
Our list.
to add something else.
Share. Share.
Hello.
Share.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, Niyama.
Titus.
Hello.
Titus.
Freshers,
Where class view?
Hmm.
Where UCC for class? No? Titus, have you seen what is going on here?
Yeah. I see.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Hey, then you there, you are gone, cry. All
Now,
these
what
things
they
you
are
have
doing,
already gone into strangers and
what they are doing, I don't understand.
Are you
I've seen
sharing
them
the
as
screen and we are not seeing anything?
I'm not sharing my screen. It's someone's screen.
Okay.
I'm just using my camera to point on it. Unless you pin me. If you pin me, yeah.
Then, bro, pin yourself so that we will see you.
That one is your, at your side.
Yeah.
hey,
In
it's
fact.
like this session is still being recorded and let's know what to do.
Then let's
So
create our own session. Then
is
come
Madam
in.
saying is Madam saying we can drop and later when we are done with the assignment we just or we'll still be here till the time.
What?
The thing is, maybe we can drop and create our own class so that.
Okay. So let's meet on our page,
Mm.
Yeah.
Hello, Jean-Paul. Hello, is anybody there? Who is there? Hello. Hello. Someone said he take my phone from me. Oh, wait, take it.
No.
or C++ source and click on next. Now we are doing C, you see, select. If you are doing C++, then select the other one. Now for the path, let's say desktop, which आना है, and then we have to click on desktop, and then just simply enter example. I'm going to tell you how to create a file blocks. So first click on file, so click on new, then again you have to select file, then click on C or C++ source, then click on next. Now we are doing C, so you see selected. If you are doing C++, then you can select the other one again. Now for the path, let's say desktop, which आना है, and then we have to click on desktop, and then that example, let's see. And then click on finish. I'm going to tell you how to create a file in blocks. So first click on file, then click on new, then again you have to select file.
Please enter the first equation.
Click on C or C++ source, then click on next. Now we are doing C, so you see selected. If you are doing C++, then you can select the other one. Okay. Now for the path, let's say desktop, which आना है, and then you have to click on desktop, and then just simply enter example. C, so you see selected. If you are doing C++, then you can select the other one. Okay. Now for the path, let's say desktop, which आना है, and then you have to click on desktop. Example, let's say click on finish. I'm going to tell you how to create a file in code blocks. So first click on file, then click on new, then again you have to select file, then click on C or C++ source, then click on next. Now we are doing C, so you see selected. If you are doing C++, then you can select the other one. Okay. Now for the path, let's say desktop, which आना है, and then you have to click on desktop, and then just simply enter example. Okay. Now for the path, let's say desktop, which आना है, and okay. Now for the path, then click on next. Now we are doing C, so you see selected. If you are doing C++, then you can select the other one. Okay. Now for the path, let's say desktop, which आना है, and then you have to click on desktop. Example, say save it, and click on finish. Done. So today I'm going to tell you how to create a file in code blocks. So first click on file, then click on new, then again you have to select file, then click on C source, then click on next. Now we are doing C, so your C is selected. If you are doing C++, then you can select the other one, okay? Now for the path, let's say desktop पे जाना है, and then you have to click on desktop and enter example. I'll say, and this, you have to click on desktop and okay. Now for the path, let's say you are doing C, so your C is selected. If you are doing C++, then you can select the other one, okay? Now for the path, let's say desktop पे जाना है, and then you have to click on desktop. Example, I'll say, and your C is selected. If you are doing C++, then you can select the other one, okay? Now for the path, let's say desktop पे जाना है, and then you have to click on desktop, and then just simply enter example, and just save it, and then click on finish. You're done. So today I'm going to see your okay. Now for the path, let's say desktop पे जाना है, and then you have to click on desktop, and then just simply enter example, say, and just save it, and then click on finish. You're done. Today I'm going to tell you how to create a file in code blocks. So first click on file, then click on new, then again you have to select file, then click on C or C++ source, then click on next. Now we are doing C, so your C is selected. If you are doing C++, then you can select the other one, okay? Now for the path, let's say desktop पे जाना. So today I'm going to tell you how to create a
Hello, Richard. Hello,
Yeah,
Richard.
hello. Hello. Yeah, hello. Hello, I'm here. Hello. Hello. Different.
ఇది మన స్టార్టింగ్ లో ఈ యొక్క పేజ్ అంటే ఇది కోడ్ బ్లాక్స్ ఉంటుంది. సో మనం ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేద్దామంటే క్రియేటింగ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ అది క్లిక్ చేసి ఇక్కడ మీకు కన్సోల్ అప్లికేషన్ అనేది కనపడుతుంది. దాని మీద క్లిక్ చేస్తే ఓకే అండ్ గో మీద క్లిక్ చేయండి. మనం సి మీద కాబట్టి సి మీద క్లిక్ చేసుకుంటాం. దిస్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ఇట్ క్రాష్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ పర్పస్ మన ఫస్ట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ వస్తుంది కాబట్టి ప్రాజెక్ట్ రెడీలో వచ్చేసరికి ఫస్ట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఫస్ట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఓకే. ఫుల్ వీడియో
Make it a habit. 9 minutes. So today I'm going to tell you how to create a file in code blocks. So first click on file, then click on new, then again you have to select file, then click on C or C++ source, then click on next. Now we are doing C, so you see selected. If you are doing C++, then you can select the other one, okay? Now for the path, let's say desktop, and then we have to click on desktop, and then just simply enter example, say, and just save it, and then click on finish. You're done. So I'm going to tell you how to use
use printf and then scanf, again printf. Now, there is no problem in our printf and scanf, but when we declare here, we use printf and then